Hi, I hope everyone is well on this rise. I know it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. I think it's been like 7 years, something like that, since I've done video. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Victoria Shakoor. I'm a certified parenting coach as well as a certified intuitive guide trauma life coach. My story is on my website. I'm not going to go into it right now. But for those of you who are familiar with me, you know that I do these videos when downloads come. And sometimes they come really fast that I have to meditate and wait before I speak on anything so that I'm not all over the place talking. So thank you for joining me at this time. I appreciate that. I'm going to go right into it. So in watching what's going on with the Kyrie Irving and Ye situations, I woke up a couple days ago with a download about money. And then as I was thinking about that, it came that virus. So it was money, virus, money, virus. So I was like, what does that mean? Money, virus. And so it reminded me of years ago, I had stumbled across this website. It was called the Venus Project. You guys might can Google that, but it was called the Venus Project. And his whole project was about not having money at all. Everything was built upon trading services and skills. And I was so for it at that time, and I was dreaming about that and wishing that that could happen. So when this download came, I had to look up what is a virus. And so I wrote it down. A virus is a genetic material surrounded by a protein that need a host to replicate itself, and it usually destroys the host that it's using. Isn't that interesting? So how does that correlate with money? We're all infected. Every last one of us is infected with this virus called money. See? Well, we've been used as a host for this to replicate itself over and over in our lives, in everything. Think about that. And it destroys us. Even those who have an abundance of it, they worry about losing it. Some people even change, their attitude change. People will do just about anything to get this virus. It's a virus. And people will do anything to keep it, to get a hold of it. Because it literally takes over our divine thinking selves, our godhood, actually. It destroys us, right? I just was thinking about that because think of a world if it wasn't money. We all agreed that certain things have a certain value. And so we agree that this has this particular value, and that has more value, and that has even more value. And because this was created this way, it's more valuable than that same particular product made this other way. And so, because that's all money is a value placed on something. And it runs throughout our lives like a virus. It's almost like a virus in reverse or something like that, you know? Like it's, I don't know why this was downloaded to me, so I hope I'm making sense. It destroys people. People are controlled by this virus. Okay, so let me move on. It also came, because when it came, money virus, and then it says, so as within, as without. And I thought, wow, as within, so without. As within, so without. And then it said parasite. So I looked up parasite. What is a parasite? So a parasite is an organism that lives on or in another organism. It feeds off that organism or host in order to get nutrients, in order to grow and multiply, which usually harms the host or the organism is living on or in. And then it was like money. So thinking how it destroys us, because we are divine electrical beings. Divine electrical beings, right? And we came here and we agreed on a lot of things, and we agreed that this thing we call money have a certain value. It has so much value that it permeates everything in our lives. Everything. And we call it currency. Because we are electrical beings, and because we're exchanging our energy for that currency, who's the real currency? We are. We are. We are the currency. We've been duped to not know that. And so we exchange our current, because we're electrical beings, for a different type of current, or we're exchanging our skills, our service, for a certain type of currency, not knowing that we are the currency. In other words, if we were to just, let's say we don't do anything. Let's say everybody just decided to I'm not going to go to work. I'm not doing any of this. Think if all the basketball players, if all of them just said, we're not going to work. We're not going to work for you guys anymore. As a matter of fact, they just quietly just go start their own league, or get with someone who has already started a league, hint, hint, and just go start working over there. Don't have to say anything. Just, we're not going to do this anymore. Because money will no longer be an issue. And at that point, all of us that go to work and we know we're worth more. We're worth way more than the energy exchange that we're giving and that we're doing, that we're giving. And we just stopped and just said, we're not going to do it anymore. And then we say, hey, you know what? You know what? You got skills. You know how to make shoes. You know, I got skills over here. I know how to do hair. You know, you make me a pair of shoes and I'll do your hair, and you just work that out however you're going to work that out. What if people that have skills in carpentry, and this person have skills in building a car. They know how to build a car. They can build one that don't need gas. And they just quietly start working that out. Building homes, building cars, and say, hey, you build me a house, I'll build you this car. You work out the specs of it and all of that. No money is involved. Think about that. Think about that. How powerful that would be. This whole virus, parasite would be destroyed. It would be literally destroyed. And everyone will hone in their skills. People that make beautiful jewelry, people that do hair, people that know how to make makeup that don't ruin your skin or anything. Blouses and shirts, pants, all kinds of stuff, art. And we're just trading. Hey, you build a house, you make art, I can do this and that. And people would just, that's how the economy would be. Think about that. We are the currency. And then what they do is they take your money and put it in a bank. Y'all, when the water current splashes up, it splashes up on the bank. That current. This English language is something else, but it's right in your face. That's what I like about it. It's right in your face. Once your spiritual first eye is woke, you see it. Other people that hasn't woken yet, they'll think you crazy. They don't see it. But when you start waking up and you are on your journey, you start to see certain things, and you start to see the value of who you are, who you really, really are as a divine electrical being in this physical form, as an electrical being. So yeah, this virus runs through our whole lives. For us to have lights in our home, to get food, land. The freest thing on this earth is land and food. It just grows. Just think, you know how to grow food. I don't. That's a skill I don't remember, right? Throughout the generations, we've lost a lot of people that look like me. We've lost a lot of knowledge that we had. We're getting it back though. So let's say you have that knowledge, and you plant some things for me and my family, and we can eat now. And you showed me how to do it, so now I can do it myself. And in return, I teach you some things about how your subconscious and your superconscious mind work, your conscious trinity, and how that works, because that's what I do. I help you move past your childhood traumas, because that's what I do. Think about that. You're an IT person, you know how to create websites, or you're a coding person, you know how to code. And then you create, both of you come together and create a platform, for people to be able to go on free. Because there's an exchange of real currency going on. And it's powerful. See? You have the power because you are currency. Your energy is the currency. The virus has shut down that currency, that current, right? Until now, it's a slave labor type of thing. You're not getting what you're actually worth. You're worth way more, and you know it deep down inside. But because that's stolen from you, Even those of you who have plenty of monies, there's so many things that you could be doing, you could have done throughout the years of you being blessed and gifted to have access to that much money. Think about, hey, think about knowing who you really are, but that virus controls you. That virus controls you. And so you're unable to. You're only worried about holding on to it or getting more. And see, that virus, those who implanted the virus knows what it is, and they know how to control that virus and thereby control you. It's like a parasite. It's feeding off of your current, feeding off of your power. And it's feeding off of you, and you can't see your way out of it. You don't know how to get from under its clutches. You don't know what to do. I remember as a child, my mother would say, you know, you starve a virus, you starve a virus, something like that. I don't know why it eluded me now. You know, you starve a fever and you feed a cold. That's what she would say. And they're both different forms of viruses. So when you feed the cold, what are they feeding us? Love, comfort, rest, relaxation. And they feeding you things to build your immune system to fight it off. But this money virus, this is a good one. It's a good one. So how do we fight it off? Victoria? By doing what you love. You first make a true choice. If you need help with that, I can help you if you want. But you first make a true choice. What it is that you love. What it is that you would love to do. You would do it on a Friday night, and you would do it for free. Because you love it. And that's it. That's how. You never do anything for money. That's the virus. That's how it feeds off you. That's how you catch it. You do what you love. Once you figure that out, then you set yourself up in the correct structure so that you flow in being the creator that you are. Okay, what's a structure? A structure is 2 points working together, basically, 2 points working together to cause friction so that something moves the way or functions the way it has to, the correct way it has to. That's what a structure is. Your body is a structure. A fence is a structure. If you look at your arm, this part, your arm, and then these are the 2 parts working together to cause friction so the elbow moves, right? Because there's something in here. It's a structure. You understand? So a structure, when your life and the way you live your life is how you structure it. And it can cause you happiness or cause you frustration. And when you are infected with this virus and you have no idea about it, you don't know because no one has ever told you. So, let me see, I'm going on almost 20 minutes. I don't like my videos to be real long. I can do a part 2. But I was guided to share this with you, food for thought. And some of you, I would love your comments. You can add to this. I would love to hear it. You may have a different perspective. This is what was downloaded to me about money being a virus and a parasite at the same time. You know, it's, when you think about it, wow. Because people will, it controls us. It controls every aspect of our lives. It controls people. And it makes people fearful. People are fearful if they don't have it, and they're fearful when they have it. And all of your decisions is based on how much of it you have or how less of it you have. Free yourself. Think about what it is that you love, that you would just love to do, and start moving in that direction. So I'm going to end it here. It's like 21 minutes, something like that. So I'm going to end it here. If you want to learn more about getting in the correct structure, about how the trinity of your consciousness, because everybody only talks about the two, your self-conscious, which is your ego, and your subconscious, but they never tell you about the third one. You can go to my website. The link is going to be posted below, and you can choose the best time for you to attend my free 1-hour workshop where I dive into that even more. And if you so choose, the 3-day workshop, I go even deeper. And I go even deeper into those things, and I use an ancient process to start to relieve you from some of your childhood traumas and being stuck and things like that in life, not knowing how to move forward and things like that, and start you on the path of moving towards being the creator you know that you are deep down inside. So anyway, thank you for listening, and I will see you guys next time, okay? All right. Let me see if I can stop this. Yeah, and I'll put everything. Make sure you like this too and follow this video. I always forget that. I always forget. Most people do naturally, though, if they like the information. All right, you guys. Let's see if I can stop this.